Let's cook dinner. Welcome to my channel, Minnie Moving Mountains. My name is Minnie, and this is my series called Minnie Meals. I am not a professional chef, nor am I a nutritionist. I'm just a girl in her moo-moo who cooks every night for her husband so you can learn how to cook, change up your meals for the week, or give you something positive to watch. There will be no fancy lighting, no fancy editing, and no fancy makeup. Just me doing the things that I'm passionate about, which is cooking and baking, my weight loss journey, and crafting. You can find this meal on my website. The written instructions on my website, www.minniemeals.com. You can find the full tutorial on YouTube, Minnie Salvant, and you can also find my short form content on my TikTok and my Lemonade at Minnie Moving Mountains. I have my handy dandy recipe notebook. And today is day 1 of Minnie 100. So I am doing a series in 2026 where I do 100 meals and 100 workouts that are on my YouTube channel to start the new year on a great foot. So this is meal 1 of my meal 100 series. And tonight we are having currywurst with buttery broccoli. We're having roasted potato wedges and garlic mayo. I'm going to be turning the camera around because I assure you there is nothing fancy going on around here. I want to make sure we focus on the most important thing, which is the food. So let's go ahead and start cooking. Let's move mountains together. Let me flip you around. So here are the ingredients. Finely diced yellow onion, quartered golden potatoes, broccoli cut into florets. This is 1/8 cup of balsamic vinegar. This is 1/8 cup of fig jam, 1 full cup of ketchup. This is 1 tablespoon of curry powder. This is 1/8 cup of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. You'll also need salt and pepper as well, and we are going to preheat our oven to 425 degrees. First, we're going to create our sauce. So we're going to combine mayonnaise, half the garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper, and 1 tablespoon of water. Mix well and then set aside until we're ready to serve. Now we're going to make our roasted potatoes. We're going to put in the potatoes, a neutral cooking oil, this is olive. Season our potatoes. This is 1/4 teaspoon of salt, pepper, all-purpose seasoning, garlic powder, and paprika. Now toss to combine. You're going to line a sheet pan with liner. This is parchment, but you can also use foil or you can use a silk mat. You're going to add your potatoes to one side of the sheet pan. You're going to put this in an oven at 425 degrees. I have my orange timer, that's for my oven, for 10 minutes. For the ingredient list, I also forgot to add bratwurst. So let's make our second sauce. This one was a garlic aioli, and this one is going to be our pan sauce. We're going to combine ketchup, balsamic vinegar, fig jam, add Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of both salt and pepper. Mix well until ready to use. Once potatoes have cooked for 10 minutes, we're going to add the bratwurst to the other side of the pan. Place back into the oven at 425 degrees and cook for 15 minutes. To a saucepan on medium heat, you're going to add butter. This is 2 tablespoons. Add diced onions, curry powder, the remainder of the garlic powder, paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper. Mix well. White timer meets the stovetop, and you're going to cook that for 4 minutes. After onions have cooked for 4 minutes, you're going to add your ketchup mixture. You're going to mix this well, and you're going to reduce the heat to low. Cover your saucepan. Simmer for 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and cook our broccoli. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter and both 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper, coating evenly. Place in the microwave and cook for 2 minutes. Once your bratwurst have cooked for 15 minutes, it's time to plate. Dinner is served. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera back around. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was an honor and privilege to be able to cook with you guys. You can find this meal on my website, www.minniemeals.com, as well as the full tutorial is on my YouTube, Minnie Salvant, and my short form content is on Lemonade and TikTok as Minnie Moving Mountains. Thank you so much for joining me, and I forgot my outro. Sorry. I'm not editing that out. Let's move mountains together, and what should I cook next? See you next time. Bye.